Well, hey everybody, Cindy A. Lewis here. Welcome to Crafts and Games Live. I'm glad that you joined tonight. We are going to have some fun with junk mail envelopes and using them in our junk journals, creative ways we can use them. And that's going to be our topic on lives this whole month. So I hope that you enjoy that. One moment, please. My sound on my tablet came on and there was a big commercial for YouTube on here, so we just gonna have to turn that off. So I hope everybody's having a grand, awesome day today and staying cool, especially since it is so hot, or has been. We're going to have fun on here, so I hope that you are in your air conditioning and enjoying the cool air. So I see a lot on tonight. Tonight, Rochelle is going to be our moderator because Terry Lynn wasn't feeling well, so she's going to take the night off. I do have a couple of announcements for you. We are in Crafts and Craft Your Stash month this month. So the main focus is going to be using what you have. And if you are interested, I do have a new kit available, which you don't have. But if you're interested in it, it is available in my Ko-Fi shop. And if you are a Ko-Fi member, this is one of the perks to download the kits every month. There is a kit every month just for you that you can download for free. Now, if I add something else, it won't necessarily be part of that perk. It's a kit a month. So, hello everybody. If you are part of my Ko-Fi shop, or Ko-Fi membership, or my YouTube membership, I want to give a shout out to you and say thank you. Thank you for all your support. I really appreciate all of you. Hi, Evelyn. Welcome. Let's see. I'm trying to follow the chat too, but it's kind of hard to keep up. Where are you from, Evelyn? And let's see who else is on. Maggie, Cynthia, Pam, Tammy, Marcy, Caroline, Heidi made it. Let's see who else is on. I don't know. Yorkie Glover. Yay. So I'm trying to get all my prizes out before my husband leaves for his trip on Thursday. So we'll see. I'm running a bit behind, but I will get all those out. Also, we are in our Craft Your Stash month, but we are having challenges. So challenge number one, scrap challenge number one, was already out on the August 1st video along with the giveaway. Don't check that out. Scrap challenge number 2 will be tomorrow's video, so you don't want to miss that, and see if you can follow the challenge. You might want to. Also, don't forget that if you see Leo, our kitty, Gracie, our puppy, or Hondo, you can, Ohio, you can say you're the first one to see them, and you'll get a little postcard or a little card from them, and I'll send a little freebie with that. So be sure and help me with that, Rochelle, if you can. Let's see who all is see what everybody's saying. Still haven't made the tag. You know, there's no stress, Jacqueline. There's no pressure. Just enjoy. Just enjoy, you know. You can do it anytime. Evelyn, Waco, Texas. I know where Waco is. Do you know where Port Arthur is? That is my birth town. That was where I grew up. Yep. So I haven't lived there in a long time, but yeah. Okay, so let's see. We do giveaways throughout the sometimes throughout the evening. Tonight I am going to do that. Also at the end, after we play a game, I have some giveaways to draw. So what I do is I spin the chat and see who my finger lands on. It's really highly technical. Just want you to know that. And so if it lands on you, then I will get your address from you if I don't have it, and you'll email me. So tonight's going to be a fun night. We're going to do a lot. So to help you chat, we have emojis that you can add to your chats. And so we're going to go with a color that we don't normally go with, and we're going to go with brown. And I'm thinking of kitties and puppies and all that, so I'm thinking brown. And okay, so I'm walking up on my own. Let's see. Oh, you graduated from PT, yay! You didn't get notified. Oh no, I don't know why. At least it's the same time every week, so you know. Put it on your calendar, right? So anyway, we are a nice community here. We care about each other, and we welcome everybody to be a part. Mary Matthews saw Leo. Is that the first one to see Leo? Yes, she saw my kitty Leo. He is over here touching me because he wants attention. So there's Leo's card. And Mary Matthews. Let me put your name on here, Mary, so I don't forget to mail it to you. Okay. I don't know if Hondo or Gracie will come up today, but I'm ready if they do. Okay, let's see. So brown, and we've got Poopy. I should have known. Let's see, what else do I need to say? Oh, before we get started tonight with our creative use of junk mail envelopes for our junk journals, I wanted to tell you that I am almost finished with my booklet for my 100 Days of Pockets. So my plan is to start 100 Days of Pockets on August 15th. And every day there will be a new pocket for your junk journals. If you want to purchase the booklet, it will be on my Ko-Fi shop. I will give the instructions through every video though. And so you don't have to purchase anything. But if you do, there is a certificate in the back saying that you graduated with creating 100 pockets. So 100 Days of Pockets. So we're going to do that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I may have a guest collaborator with me. So we'll see. Looks like everybody's having some fun. So you're ready to get started with making our pockets. All right, the first one we're going to make is a window pocket with a view. And we're just using a regular junk mail envelope. If you don't get junk mail envelopes and you just have some envelopes, that's fine too. Or if somebody mailed you something, save those envelopes and you can use those. So I'm going to switch the screen over to the table. And we are going to be using, we are going to create some pockets or junk mail envelope accents for my Christmas planner. That's this year's, and this year's is Sweet Christmas, and it's the pinks and blues and purples. So I'm going to show you the pocket I already created. Just wanted to show you one. This is using the window envelope and adding some fun papers, and you can put in your tags and whatever you want, and then you just glue this in to your journal, or you can clip it. It's really pretty easy. Are you guys excited about 100 Days of Pockets? I just didn't see what everybody said. I hope so. It's going to be a lot of fun, and yeah, it's going to be tons of fun. Really, really, I love pockets. I love tags. I love everything junk journal, so you know it's perfect for me. Great job on all the emojis for sure. They found in all kinds of brown, aren't they? Love it. Okay, so I just have a whole bag. I wanted to tell you and give a great thanks to a friend, my sister's mom in love. She saved all these pockets. She saved all these envelopes for me so that I could use them in junk journaling. There's so many things you can do with envelopes and junk journaling. And why throw them away when you can use them? And so her name is Aline, and I just want to say thank you, Aline, for saving these envelopes for me. And we're going to have some fun with them tonight. So thank you so much. I don't know if she's watching, but she was very thoughtful. So when I went to Colorado, I got blessed with those envelopes. All right, so for the window pocket with a view, you just need an envelope that has a pre-made pocket. Now, blah, 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 blah. You just need an envelope with a window. Now, the window can be anywhere you want. It can be any kind you want or any size you want. You have a big stack too, Mary. So what I did was I took a piece of paper and I created a pattern so that I would know like what to cut out. So my pattern's about the same. So this is about a little over an inch or so. And sometimes it's hard to know exactly where that is. He keeps throwing them away. Hide them, Rochelle, hide them. He's such a creep. But they're not that big, right? You can just get a little drawer, stick them in there, and he'll never know. Unless he goes in your drawers, and then maybe he would know. All right, so anyway, that's what I did. So I made the pattern first and cut it out. Then you decide how tall do you want your pocket. So for this one, it's about a little over halfway. You could make it the whole size if you want, but I didn't want it to be quite that big. But I did want a good bit beyond where the window is. So you just decide yourself. I mean, it's not, hi Linda, it's not, it's up to you, really. So I'm just gonna take this one and we're gonna cut it to about let's cut it to about 5 inches. This one will be a little bit shorter. And then you could utilize this other side for a pocket as well. All right, but we're just gonna work on this window with a view. And so then you just decide how you want to embellish it. And what I did though too, is I embellished the outside, but I also put a paper on the inside so that if I pulled out my tag or whatever was in there, I could still see something pretty on the inside. But you might like what's on the inside of your envelope, and that's fine too. So, all right. Yes, glad you have a hobby. Okay, so first we want to cut out our paper around our window because we want to be able to see it. Let me scoot you in just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Okay, now like I said, I made a pattern by just tracing around this and cutting that out so that I would know exactly how big that would be. And now let's just take some paper. I have some paper from my kit that goes with this journal. Let's see, I think I'm just gonna cut out from the edge over here. And we're just gonna cut that out. And I'm just cutting around the envelope. You can actually measure if you want to. And you can do math if you want to. I know Sheila loves doing math. But this just gives you a natural pocket. Envelopes do. All right, so then I'm just gonna take it right here and I wanna see where my pattern needs to be for me to fit this in here. So what I did was I took my pencil, and I'm trying to give you the tips, you know, of how to cut that out the easiest way. And so what I did was I measured. So this one is about 5/8 of an inch from this side. And this is about the same from the bottom. And then from the other side, it's a little over 2 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure 5/8. So we've got right there. And then we're going to go about 5/8 here. Okay. And then we're going to be a little over 2 inches, so about right there. And then I need to see how high it needs to be. So it goes here, so I know I can put my pattern here. I'm just lining it up, and I'm just going to trace around it because I already made my pattern. And then I can keep my pattern with my envelopes, and then I always have it if I have envelopes that size. All right, so the next thing that I did was I used a straight edge to cut this out, but you could use your scissors too. And one way you can use your scissors is to come in here and just do this, and then you can cut around that. So it gives you the ability to cut around it. So I'm just trying to give you a quick tip on how to cut that out. So whichever way works for you. When it's in the middle of something, your paper is a little bit harder. So, and if it's not perfect, you can still cover it up. You can use lace or whatever if you didn't get it totally good. Okay, so there we go. And that turned out pretty easy. So let's see how close we got. Pretty good. It's a little bit wider, but that's okay. All right, so then I've got my purple, and I am going to, I wasn't going to get the purple out, but I'm going to get it out. This is my Damson Wine. I'm telling you, this pad, it amazes me. I think that's why I talk about it all the time. It has so much ink. It has so much ink in it. I don't know. I've used it forever. I don't know. Do you guys know when I bought it? Probably no, but I'm telling you, I've had it at least a couple of years at least. Okay, so I'm just going to go around the edges with the ink, just because I want to make this window stand out. And because I went a little past, I'm just going to go around this edge like this. All right, I think that's okay. You don't have to do that part. Well, you don't have to do any of this, but I think that'll be okay. And that looks good. So I'm just gonna glue that on. Zucchini boats. I've never even heard of zucchini boats. I'm assuming you eat them, right? Just kidding. Just kidding. I love all these fun emojis you guys have found tonight. That is really cute. Okay, so now for the inside, I need something that's about the same size, but I'm going to slide it in and glue it to the back part of my envelope before I glue my envelope closed. So if I want a contrasting color, or if I want the same thing, whichever way I want, maybe we could get that little guy. I don't know. I don't think. Let's see. So it's going to be the same size. So let's just cut it out and see. So maybe a little bit smaller. Okay, so just cut this out. Making it as simple as possible so you can make as many as possible, right? So you can get a lot done. And this is a fun way to use up whatever stash you have. Okay. So let's see how this fits in here. Okay, so that gives me like a little ornament there. That's okay. Okay, so I got it a little bit wide, so I need to trim it. We're not going to really see him anyway, but that's okay. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to glue this in, and I'm just going to put it on the back of this. This glue dries kind of fast, so I have to kind of get it in here and scoot it in. So there we go. So you can tell there's something going on in the background there. And then I just glue this down to be my envelope. To be my pocket. And then there we go. So what we can do is put a little bit of lace or whatever we want, and then make a little tag to go with it. So let's see, let's grab a little, should we grab a little of this? I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Let's see, maybe just some white trim. Let's see, we could put some white trim up here to make the pocket, the top of the pocket. And then I'll trim that up. And then we could put a little around here, but I want to cover up the whole thing. So let's see what we want to do with that. Got some little laces laying over here. This would be good. So let's do this one. This one's kind of a thinner, not so take over the page type of thing. So let's see. Let's just do that. Trim that. Is that gonna fit? So we'll just do that. I'll just put it right on the edge. Okay. And then we could put a little at the bottom. And trim that. And I have to add some sparkle. So I want it to come off a little bit. I want that little overhang there. Okay, there we go. And then let's see what we can add. Let's see, I've got a little tag I can add, so I'm going to grab that real quick, or ATC card that I can make into a tag real quick. That would go cute in there. And we'll just put a little hole or something at the top here. There we go. And I need a little ribbon. I think Gracie got a hold of this ribbon. You love making pockets? I do too. It's so fun. I wanted to do at least 2 tonight. We'll do 2 next week. I will film for August 19th. I forgot to mention I was going to, and got away from me. August 19th, I will be traveling for work. So I won't be able, it's a different time zone, so I won't be able to be on at the same time because I'll be getting off of work right at the time we would start our normal time. And so it might not work. So I will film that. Yeah, she's not. You talking about Terry Lynn? Yeah, she wasn't. She was gonna take the night off and rest. Let's see what we can put on here with this purple. We can put Merry Christmas. And we've got some snowmen. Let's see, I've got some cute kiddo pictures. Let's see what these stickers are. Let us see. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. These might all be your normal Christmas colors. So I want something that goes with purple. These don't. These don't. Let's see. Got some snowmen here that probably do. So let's see. Oh, that's a cute one, but that's different. Kind of is eerie. Ooh, snowman. That one. I gotta test them out. I gotta look at them before I decide. Got my stuff over here. I've got a little sticker. Let's see if I can get that off the back. Yep. I think what takes the longest is embellishing, and embellishing is so fun, right? So I'll put that there. North Pole. That with that. Let's see. All of this is the wrong color. Wrong coloring. Let's put a Merry Christmas on there. You can go with a gold Merry Christmas though. Put that there. That looks pretty. The emojis tonight are awesome. They are awesome. You guys are amazing. Okay, let's see. We've got some Christmas trees. I need a purple Christmas tree. That one's pretty. If I don't find another one, I might go with that. All right, let's just go with this one. This one is gold. That's how that goes. I love them all too. Yeah, these are amazing. Okay, so we're just gonna put this Christmas tree here. And let's see. Looks pretty. And we need some sparkle. So we're just gonna add it to the background here to add a little sparkle, maybe to the tree. Okay. And let's see what we got going on here. Got sparkle. Yeah. And then we can put our little tag and ephemera in here, and then you can see the little snowman right through the window, which is so cute, right? So let's put this one in my planner, and we're just going to go past the planner part, and we can just put it right here on the front with those, right? So let's do that. And let's just make it a double pocket. So we'll just go around the edge, glue that in, and then we can put something behind it too once it sets up. So we'll just set that in there like that. Now I do have my other one. I should go ahead and put it in too, right? Don't you think? I should put this one in. Let's see. Could put it on, let's see. Let's find a page that it will go with. Oh, that's a cute page. It could go on here. What do you think? Yeah. So let's just see. I'm all about making as many pockets as you can make. All right, so the next one we're gonna make, here we go. Look how cute that is. Ah, cute. Okay, so the next one we're gonna make, yeah, he's a pocketed snowman, is we're gonna make a junk journal envelope flip out. So we're gonna take our junk mail envelope and we're gonna make it flip out as part of our page. So you can leave the window if you want or not. You don't have to. And then we're gonna glue this part to the page so that it flips out and you can pull your whatever out of there. So we just need some papers. So let's see. You want to use papers from this kit? I don't have too many available. I've got this one. Let's see if it'll fit. Almost fits. Let's see. I think I need a paper that goes the other direction. Give me 1 second. 1 second, please. Sorry guys, I was thinking that would be okay, but that doesn't work for me. Doesn't. Goodness gracious. Okay. we're just gonna grab some 12 by 12 paper that kind of goes with it. Let's pick, we could do that. I've got some of these in there already. The balls are cute, ornaments. This one's pretty. Let's do this one. All right, this is some musical notes and sheet music along with the tree and everything. So we want this to go this size. So all I'm going to do is cut it out. You can put it on your trimmer if you want to. So we're going to do, maybe I'll trim it down a little bit. Okay, we're going to leave the envelope just like it is though. Okay, and I'm going to trim this a little bit. Okay, so we're going to trim it like a 1/4 inch, just a little bit. I don't want to trim it too much. Just want it to be even. Let's see how we did. Oh, very good. Very good. Okay, and then I want to trim it another 1/4, just a little bitty bit up here. Okay. Need to go shopping in Cindy's paper stash. Yes. Yeah. I bought these last year from Michael's. These last ones that we had. So, all right. So then I need another one the same size. So this is 3.5 by 8.5 ish. Okay, so we're gonna do this side. We're gonna go 3.5, and we're gonna do 8.5. Now this side we need to cut, and then we're gonna need one to go on the inside. So we'll just do another one just to make it fit. 8.5 on the inside. So it may have to be a little more trimming. So maybe, but we'll cut it the same. So I've cut 3 pieces, 8.5 by 3.5. Okay. Now before I do anything, I do want to let you know I am going to cover up the window on this one. Okay. And I'm going to take my pink. This is called Plum Jam. And we're just going to go around and vintagize, if it was vintagey, the edges. We're just going to give it a little inking on the edges. Okay. So I am going to do a drawing right now. And I want to draw a winner just because it's Craft Your Stash month. I'm sharing my stash with someone. And it's just a little something from me. Well, let's see, which one do I pick right now? So I'm going to share these 3 cards and envelopes with someone. Let's see, I need a Post-it note. And the envelopes and cards go together, and this one is Hope, Believe, and Hope. Those were the only ones I had left. Believe and Hope were. So there we go. All right, so I'm just gonna spin to see who wins. This is just an extra prize I'm giving away tonight. Surprise! All right, so let's see, today is the 5th. Okay, and I'm gonna spin, and the winner is Cynthia McMillan. Congratulations, Cynthia. So you're gonna get some of my stash to play with. All right, very good. Okay, so back to our envelope. All right, so this is the one that I wanted on top with the tree. Not pretty. Okay, so we're just gonna glue that on top. Okay. Now, one thing that you could do with this, we're going to make it a flip or flip out. You could glue down the flap if you wanted to and use washi or something to help you flip it out, but I don't want to do that. I think that'll give it a good stability because you're going to be flipping back and forth, or I am, a lot. And now I'm going to go around this. Okay. Now for the inside, we're just going to slide one of these in here, and it might be a little bit big, so we're going to have to trim it. So I just want to see, oh no, it fits just right. Now I could leave it and not glue it, but I am going to glue it so that it's always in the background. I could just make it a large tag or something, or journaling card or whatever. I'm not going to do it that way. So we're just going to slide this in like that. Okay. So now I have something pretty to look at when I open it. Now if I want something here, I can cover that up, but that's only if you were going to clip it in. This is going to actually be glued down. So, all right, so for this, I need to cut out this part. And so there's a lot of ways to do these things, and some are easy and some are not, but I'm just going to guess at it basically and measure. So for my inside, my point has got to be 2 inches for the middle. So just so you know, my envelope is 8.5 inches. So 4 1/4 is actually the middle. So 2 inches from the middle. So this is the middle, and I'm going to measure 2 inches. 2 inches in the middle. 2 inches. So right here. So what I want to do is I want to cut from this corner to my middle right here. And I'm going to do the same thing this way. From this corner to the middle. We'll see how close I get. Okay? Looks pretty close. Are you taking notes? Especially if I'm off, right? Okay. Now, I don't really mind which way it goes, but this is the top, so we're going to do it this way. And look, I did pretty close, so we'll put lace there and cover that up. That's what we'll do. And then I'm going to cut those pencil marks, erase those pencil marks off. And we'll probably embellish that anyway. So what do you think about that? All right. So we're just going to glue this down. Trying to follow, but mostly it's emojis over there, so I don't know. Okay, so we're going to pull it up a little bit. There we go. So I'm going to take this. And then we're going to come over this way. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's get that little thin lace we had. And we're just going to put that here and then here. So we'll do that. Just a little to cover that up. And you cannot even tell. So we'll put a heart there or something, or a snowflake. I should have got my snowflakes out. I didn't. I have them. Oh, they're right there. So let me get those. Okay. So then we can trim this off. Okay. There we go. sticking to my fingers. That looks really pretty. Can you see it? Okay, let's get our snowflake. Okay. Let's see. Got a silver snowflake that's kind of big. That one's really big. I have any little snowflakes in here. That one. That one looks good. Okay. I need some more snowflakes. Okay, so we're just gonna glue that. Which side? This side. Okay. Just gonna glue that there. Okay. All right. Then this side we can embellish however we want. I already know I want to put some glitter paste on this tree. And I think it needs some lace, some kind of lace, maybe the same. Oh, I'm almost out of it. This was actual vintage lace that I found at a yard sale or estate sale. It lasts a long time. I've used it a lot. Here we go. There we go. That looks pretty. Okay, so the way that we put this in, and you can add more embellishments, and I may add more as I craft and do my December dailies, is basically you're going to come in here, find your page you want it on, you're going to glue it down, and like that. So if I didn't want to cover up my number, well, all my numbers are there, so I can move it maybe. Let's see if it's stuck on. It's okay. All right, so we're gonna just glue this down. Okay, and this is gonna glue on this side of my page. I want to make sure it opens and closes okay, like this. I can slide anything in there that I want. My snowflake's not quite dry, so I can slide in all kinds of notes or even like receipts if I wanted to do that. Okay, and then on this side I can just cover that up with a strip of washi or another strip of paper, so we could just do that. Or just a whole sheet. We could put something there. So let's see. Got this sheet we could just put there, you know, and just cover that up. So pretty fun and simple and fun envelope to make for tonight's little junk mail envelope. Ways to use them in your journal. So the flip out, and then our little pocket with a window with a view. So did you guys like these? They are fun. All right, before we get started with our game, I'm going to do one more giveaway. Let's see. And I'm going to give away this little D-stash. You're going to see that it's similar to what I'm giving away for the prizes. I've got a little burlap, a little mulberry paper, and some ribbon. So this will be drawn right now. Let me find my, what did I do? Oh, put them back in the drawer. Okay. So let's draw a winner, and then we're going to play a game. How about that? Surprise! Another surprise! And it goes to Linda Morgan. Congratulations, Linda. So, sending you some of my stash. All right, before we get started with the others, I have 3 prizes that I'm going to give away. They're all very similar. And then I have a YouTube member only prize that I'm going to give away, which is some of the little their little lunch card notes, and then some stickers. That's for my YouTube member, so we'll draw that at the end. And then, let's see, lost you guys somehow. Okay, so this is for a YouTube member, so we'll find somebody that has a badge will win this tonight. Oh, and I wanted to award some YouTube memberships tonight, and I forgot to do that. So I'm going to do that now. Let's see. I'm going to gift 5 memberships right now. So hopefully if you want to join, you're going to get a little membership. It just picks, I don't get to choose. YouTube picks. And let's see, Renee, congratulations, Renee and Karen Fisher and Lindsay and Jerry Van Sky and Miss Mandy's Ma'am. Yay, congratulations. Glad to have you guys on tonight. It's going to be a really fun month, so I hope you'll come back next week. And we're going to do a couple of more junk mail envelope fun ways to use them next week. All right, here we go. These are the prizes for tonight's drawings. They're all similar, and they all have a little earring set in them, so I hope you like that. It's this envelope. You get some sari and fabric and some ribbon and some little burlap ribbon, a card, and an old page from George, let's see, Curious George, and then the burlap paper and the mulberry paper. So this will be similar. They're all similar, but not exactly the same. This one has a different card. And so let's play. Cindy, don't forget the prize I sent you. Oh, yes. And Rochelle is gifting another set of goodies. And this is for you to make a snippet roll, some papers, and tags, it looks like. So all kinds of goodies. So there will be some more giveaways tonight. Rochelle will send that directly. So here I am. It's just the voice in the box been talking to you all night. So, all right, we are playing trivia. So you ready? All right. So this is a junk journal trivia. Just put whatever you think the answer is. I will give you multiple choice on some of these. Maybe we'll save some for next week. Okay, question number 1. What is the primary use or purpose of a junk journal? All right. A, to store important documents in an organized manner. B, to create a visually appealing record of memories, thoughts, and art using diverse materials. C, to exclusively display collections of vintage ephemera. Or D, to serve as a traditional diary for written entries only. A, B, C, or D. And let me know if you need me to read the question again. Yes, Rochelle is very generous. She's got prizes for the 3 lives we have this month. So, thank you, Rochelle. So, got B coming in. I'm going to take a sip of my ginger ale. And B is the answer. Very good, everybody. You all know what a junk journal's purpose is. Okay. Which of the following is considered junk in the context of junk journaling? You ready? A, a brand new scrapbook paper. B, clean and unused cardstock. C, old book pages, fabric scraps, and packaging materials. D, specialized art paper. Got lots of love going out. Thank you guys. Now the junk journal memberships are for 1 month. If you want to extend them, you're given that option, but you don't have to. And all the people with little star badges next to them are members. So thank you. Then my Ko-Fi members, thank you so much. You're going to have a giveaway also. I will be sharing that soon. And the answer is C. Old book pages, fabric scraps, and packaging materials. Very good. Number 3. What's a common way to create a sturdy cover for a junk journal? A, using a single sheet of thin paper. B, reusing an old book cover, cardboard, or even a cereal box. C, binding together several sheets of vellum. D, purchasing a pre-made art journal cover. What's a common way? Yes, you are, Heidi. Yay! Yes, you could. You could, Kimberly. Just in YouTube, you only win 1 prize. Well, on Ko-Fi too, I would only. Okay, so B is correct. Okay, ready for the next one? We're going to hurry on up. Which binding method allows a junk journal to lay completely flat when opened? Is it spiral binding, traditional book binding with signatures sewn in the cover, stitching individual signatures and attaching them to the spine of the cover, or using a staple gun on the outside edge? Which one do you think? We do have some interesting emojis tonight. Bravo to everybody. Yeah, it's actually C. Because when you stitch them in separately, the cover can lie flat. I suppose if you had a spiral, it could, but the spiral's gonna give it a lift, right? Hinge is a great one, yeah. Okay, last question for tonight. And it is, what's a key advantage of utilizing junk in your journal? Is it A, it makes the journal look more uniform and professional? B, it promotes resourcefulness and can be cost-effective approach? C, it necessitates by purchasing special supplies? D, it limits creativity and design possibilities? Yes, it was C in the last question. Yeah. And for number 5, is it A, B, C, or D? Oh, I'm so glad, Cynthia. So B, it promotes resourcefulness and can be a cost-effective approach. And junk journals are, because you can use stuff from your house, you can use magazines, book pages, you can upcycle so many things. So let's draw some prizes. All right, so let's go with my prizes first. The three goodie bags, I guess you would call them. They won't even fit in a bag, so I'm gonna have to try to fit them in an envelope. Okay, let's draw, and the first one is Heidi Morton. Heidi, congratulations. So Heidi, we've got a lot of winners tonight. Lots of fun on Craft Your Stash. Okay, let's pick another one, and it is Rochelle Ellerback. Yay, Rochelle! Congratulations. Okay, we've got another one, and it is Sherry Vanderpool. Sherry Vanderpool, yay. Okay, now I'm going to draw for Rochelle's little goodie bag. Now, Rochelle will send this to you directly, and I will provide her address, or you can provide it to her directly. And that is Laura Nix, Owl Whim. So Laura Nix, Owl Whim. Okay, congratulations. And then lastly, my YouTube member. Let's find somebody with a badge. Let's find somebody with a badge. And that is Kimberly Queen. Kimberly the Queen. All right, congrats everybody. So we have all kinds of winners tonight. Let's see. All kinds of winners tonight. So we've got Kimberly for my YouTube package for Rochelle. So we've got Laura Nix for the 3 prizes after the game. Sherry Vanderpool, Rochelle, and Heidi Morton. For the extra prizes, I've got Linda Morgan and Cynthia McMillan. And then Mary Matthews saw Leo, so he'll be sending you a little picture and something special. Hi, Jersey Gypsy. So everybody, have a wonderful rest of your night. Watch for tomorrow's video for the scrap challenge number 2. And check out the new kit. It's a fun one. Lots of browns and vintagey to use with just about anything. So anyway, Craft Your Stash. I'd love to see your makes in my group or in the community page, and have a great night.